Good morning, children. LK Tripathi is here. We shall discuss now dairy farming, that is Geography chapter 5. In the sequence of the videos, within a video, we shall discuss about the dairy farming. Let's start. Commercial dairy farming involves the raising of animals primarily for their milk and milk products like cream, butter, condensed milk and cheese. Dairy farming is practiced on large commercial dairy farms in temperate lands to meet the large international demand for dairy products near large cities and towns to meet their requirements as seen in the topics and subtopics. Milk cattle for the best breeds are kept in green meadows and fed on stored fodder. These supply fresh milk all through the years. This milk is scientifically processed into a range of dairy products that are sold commercially. Modern scientific methods of breeding ensure high quality products. Animal and fodder storage sheds are constructed on the farms. Expensive requirements like milking machines, feeding towers, and troughs are used. Dairy farming is practiced around urban and industrial centers all over the world. Following the White Revolution, a major development has come about in the production of milk and milk products, due to which our country has become one of the largest milk producers and exporters in the world. Mixed farming. In many parts of the temperate grasslands where rainfall is low, livestock ranches sometimes becomes more important than the cultivation of crops. Both the activities are carried on side by side, and so this type of farming is called mixed farming. Large number of one type of livestock are raised on huge ranches for their milk and wool. 4/5 of the total livestock are raised for meat, good skins, and improved breeds of cattle, sheep, ox, poultry, and horses are reared on natural pastures and stored fodder. Other than horses, their produce is sold in national and international markets. On the ranch, there are residential quarters for the farmers, bunkhouses for cowboys, corrals and feeding pens for the animals, and sheds for keeping equipment. Careful breeding, tending and feeding of livestock entails huge capital investment on the ranches. A variety of crops are grown under mixed farming. Corn predominates along with wheat, oats, soybeans, and fodder crops like hay, clover, timothy, grass, and alfalfa. Vegetables and root crops like sugar beet and potatoes are also grown. Farms vary in size from about 80 acres in Europe to over 300 acres in the US and Canada. The crops produce high yields to feed the farmers and the livestock. A large amount of the crop is also sold commercially. Skilled help in hired during planting and harvesting and for the care of the livestock. Most crop work is mechanized. Market, gardening and horticulture. Many areas in most countries of the world specialize in the cultivation of vegetables, fruits, and flowers for urban markets. Market gardens are usually located outside towns and cities where soil and climate are favorable and land is available. As most of the produce is perishable, it must reach the market quickly before it spoils. Therefore, besides a market, this form of agriculture also requires an efficient transport system for quick movement of the produce. Refrigerated trucks with storage facilities are often used. Plantation agriculture. Plantation agriculture can be defined as the growing and processing of a single cash crop on a very large scale, mostly for the purpose of export. In each plantation, the crop is chosen according to the prevailing physical conditions. This large scale specialized monoculture concentrates on the cultivation of a commercial cash crop like tea, coffee, rubber, oil palm, cotton, or cocoa. Fruits like pineapples or bananas are also grown. Large estates, often more than 100 acres each, are needed to generate large yields for export. Due to the nature of the crops, little mechanization can be used on the plantations. So, skilled labor is large number is required for all stages of cropping. These are usually recruited from the local population. All work from plowing to processing of the crop is organized on an extremely efficient and scientific basis. The entire activity requires careful monitoring. Most plantation crops take 3 to 6 years to mature and require replanting after a period of production. large dosage of fertilizers to ensure a good yield and pesticides to protect the crop are required. Plantation farming is therefore extremely capital intensive. Modern machinery is utilized to process the crop on the plantation itself. The finished product is then traded both nationally and internationally. Variable environmental conditions have therefore led to variations in agricultural pattern and processes. These keep changing with time and in response to changing human needs. जो वेरिएबल इन्वायरमेंटल कंडीशन है, इस तरह से तमाम जो है एग्रीकल्चरल एक्टिविटीज़ वो वेरिएट करती है, इसको अलग अलग तरीके से करने के लिए अलाउ करती है. इसके पैटर्न्स अलग अलग हैं, प्रोसेसेस अलग अलग हैं, और दीज कीप चेंजिंग विद टाइम एंड इन रिस्पांस टू चेंजिंग ह्यूमन नीड्स. और जैसे जैसे जो भी मानव की ज़रूरत है उसको पूरा करते हैं समय समय पर, और इसमें बदलाव आता रहता है. मतलब एग्रीकल्चरल एक्टिविटी में तमाम चेंजेस आते रहते हैं. इन दिस वे वी हैव सीन दिस टॉपिक ऑफ ज्योग्राफी चैप्टर 5, do all tasks in well way, and also learn and prepare the chapter in good way. We shall come with other new videos along with new subjects and topics, new discussions, new types of things will be mentioned there. Till then, go through the task and complete it properly. Thank you very much.